Hey everybody, welcome to Janine's gluten-free kitchen, where today we are making a homemade mayonnaise in 1 minute. So easy, anyone can do it. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I don't know about you, but in the past I have avoided making mayonnaise because the whole process of like dripping in the oil, whisking, arms getting sore, it was such a nightmare that I frankly hardly ever made it. But there is a foolproof way to make mayo that anyone can make it. All you need is a good stick blender and a very thin jar that your blender can fit. Now this is the key to it, because your blender shouldn't be much bigger than the jar, because the idea is that it creates some suction as it's doing its job, and if your jar's too wide it won't be able to do that. So a cup, a jar, whatever it is, nice and tall, because you want to be able to get the ingredients in for your blender to go in. And let's make it, because it is so easy. And you'll be able to have beautiful fresh mayo in your fridge all the time now. Oh wow. So this is a simple, we're going to start with a simple recipe, and then I'm going to show you 2 ways you can adapt that to make them flavored super yummy. All right, so let's get started. First things first, you want a good quality egg. Now, it's very important. I like to use organic. I would recommend nothing less than free range, or else your mayonnaise will taste a bit eggy and yucky. So 1 egg into our jar. Awesome. Second thing is we want the oil. Now I'm using a nice mild olive oil, but you can use any olive oil. You can also use avocado oil, and I've got 1 cup. So I'm going to pour that in. Did I mention how easy this is? Yeah, super easy. And then I've got a little bit of Dijon mustard to make our mayo. You don't need much, you just want a little hint for the background note. I've probably put in a half a teaspoon. That's all you need. Now, a little bit of salt and pepper for seasoning. That's purely up to you how much you want to put in, that's to taste. Now, where is my salt and pepper? I'm putting in just a little smidgen, a pinch of salt for me, because we don't eat much salt in this house. And this is it. No, it isn't. We need the, we need the lemon. That's important. The juice of half a lemon. And that's going to cut through the oiliness of the mayo. Alright, so that's the ingredients for a basic mayo. And this is where the magic happens. In we go. Take it right to the bottom. Hold it at the bottom. Turn it on. Look at that! And slowly bring it up to the top. Amazing. Isn't that ridiculously easy? Mayo, done. So, you know, why have we been doing it the other way all this time? Seriously. Gorgeous. And it's lovely and thick. So yum. All right, so that was a plain mayonnaise. Let's make a flavored one. So it's going to be the same kind of principle, same process, but we're just going to add a few extra things. So let's go through that again. So we've got the 1 egg, in the jar we go, and then we've got a little bit of the mustard, just like with the plain mayo. Oops. And the lemon. Now, the extra flavour, we're going to make a garlic, chilli, and lime aioli. So, got an extra lime, half. Gonna squeeze that in. Awesome. We've got some freshly minced garlic that we minced earlier. And I've used a smoked garlic, which actually makes the garlic a bit richer and more flavoursome. A little bit stronger too, so you don't want to go too hard with this garlic. I've put about half a teaspoon. But if you don't have smoked garlic, just use regular garlic. You want to maybe bring it up a little bit of extra. And then finally we've got a chilli, and we're going to cut that into small pieces. You don't need to finely dice it, you just want it small enough that the blender can catch it. Just going to take the seeds out. If you like your chili items very hot, leave the seeds in. It will make it super hot. I'm a bit of a wuss, so I'm not going to put in too much seed. And I've just cut it into little pieces. I'm going to throw them in on the bottom. Awesome. Finally, our oil, another cup of oil. More, much more. Great. Now we whiz. Oh, we don't whiz yet. Just going to add a touch of paprika. It's going to give it a lovely colour. So, hard to believe, it's so easy. Again, take your blender right to the bottom, turn it on, and then we're going to slowly bring it back up. Oh, look at that. Fabulous. Yum. This is a little bit runnier because we've added extra lime, but it's still a beautiful mayo. It would just be divine with some fish. I'm going to give it a couple more pulses. There we go. Let's have a taste of that sucker. Yum, that lime is beautiful, and the chili is just a hint. If you do want it hotter, don't forget, put the seeds in. It's perfect for me. I love it. Now, I'm going to clean this jar and we're going to make another flavour. All right, and the final one is my favourite. This is the parsley and dill aioli. Again, we're going to start with the same thing, 1 egg at the bottom, and all the extra little bits and pieces that we've already been through. Okay, and so I have some fresh dill and some fresh parsley that I've chopped up. It's about maybe 1/4 cup of each. And dill is so beautiful as a herb. Yum yum. And the oil. Okie dokie. And finally, our whizzer. Take it to the bottom. And slowly. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Look how nice and creamy and thick that one is. dill and lemon is so good together. Super easy homemade mayonnaise in 1 minute. As you can see, it's just, the hardest thing is chopping up the herbs. Yum. And there you have it, delicious homemade mayonnaise done in 1 minute flat. It's probably even less than a minute, honestly. It's so delicious. We've got plain mayonnaise, we've got a gorgeous chili and garlic aioli with lime, and we've got my favorite, a herb aioli. If you've enjoyed that and you want to keep seeing more great videos, please hit subscribe and hit the bell and you'll get notifications as they come out. And we'd love to hear from you. Please comment and hit the like. We'll see you next time. See ya. Today we are making a you know what I mean. Now to make something delicious now to make something delicious to eat this with. If you hope you've enjoyed those videos. No. And see you later.